bless you this morning. Amen. Amen. I should just had you proud preacher like they do at the convention, had a lecturer and the preacher, amen. But we could just did the benediction after you finished. Here in chapter 12, Jesus is dealing with some of the religious leaders as he just be Jesus. And you don't have to do anything to cause people to challenge your spiritual walk. And Jesus, he was just being Jesus throughout the chapter. He was questioned by the religious leaders for things like paying the taxes and how he should pay taxes, challenge him on his authority, challenge him on the work, on the law. And here in verse 30, they begin to challenge him on the Old Testament law. Even though Moses had a law and Moses was pre-Jesus, even though Jesus was in the Old Testament, Jesus that concealed, New Testament Jesus is revealed. And if you don't have a spiritual eye, you can miss Jesus all around you. And religious leaders began to question Jesus after he had already answered the question. They said, well, what's the most important commandment? And they was referring to the commandments of the law. And it's one thing to know the law, but it's something else to know God. Do you know some people that know the law but don't know Jesus? They knew the law and they challenged him and they said, what is the most important? He said, listen, the most important commandment is to love God with all your strength, all your might, and all your soul. And there's anything after that is to love your neighbor as yourself. See, if we want to be great churches, not just good churches, I'm not talking about churches that have banks full of money, parking lot full of vans and buses, pews filled. If we want to be a great church, first love God. If you love God first and give all your energy to loving God, you have no choice but to love your neighbor as yourself. And many times we have been there at some point in our life, but the problem is after you've been in church a little while, been in life a little while, been on a job a little while, been married a little while, your passion begin to fall by the wayside. Do I have anybody here that was on fire for the Lord when you came, but after you've been here a while, something, someone, some situation, trial, caused you to lose your passion? Today, I want to talk to you about rediscovering your passion for God. Do I have anybody here that need to rediscover your passion? Every now and then, you need to go back to that old level. Every now and then, you need to go back to where you first fell in love. Every now and then, you need to take a walk down memory lane and say, we used to do this, we used to do that, used to be excited. You remember I used to be excited about your husband? Yeah. You used to love the smell of him. Now you can't stand the smell. Oh, you ladies, y'all laughing too hard on that one, amen. That was a time, man, every night you need to go back to what got you ignited. The creative force behind every great art, the great drama, every great musical, every great architectural work, every great writing is something called passion. Nothing great ever is accomplished without having some passion behind it. Because if you're going to do something great in life, then around it, you're going to have some trials, you're going to have some tribulation, mother in law, you have some obstacles that's going to stand in your way. But if you got a passion to do what you desire to do, regardless of what's standing in your way, you'll keep on pressing toward the mark of the high calling that's down inside. Don't have anybody here that said there were some things that tried to stop this situation, tried to get in my way, but I had a passion that energized my life to keep on going. Maybe you have retired, and in your tenure on your job, there was some stuff one day or another that made you want to quit. But you kept on going. But being on every day on the force wasn't a good day. Sister Missionary in the classroom wasn't a good day. So the things every day dealing with students wasn't a good day, but something on the inside kept you going. Whether it was your love for children or those bills you had to pay, something kept you going. And you got to have passion, because if you don't have passion, the stuff that you're involved in just become monotone, just become just something that you do because you have to do it. Even our walk with God, if we're not careful, we can come to church and don't have passion. You can sing in the choir and don't have passion. Brother, the young people in the choir and they're on the front row class, they just put them on the back row. They don't have passion. If you're praying it and you don't say the same prayer and you don't mean it for the prayer to reach the ceiling, passion, and we have a relationship, we marry, but there's no passion. But every now and then I say, what stole my passion? How can I get back? Because over time, I enjoyed preaching, I enjoyed singing, I enjoyed praying, I enjoyed my spouse. Something has stole my passion. I don't act like I'm the only one every now and then feel like throwing in the towel. Don't act like I'm the only one that feel like I had joy, but I wonder where's my joy. God said today, look at here, you're not the only one that sometimes need to rekindle your passion. Sometimes you go back. Sister Samuel, he said, if you're going to have this passion, keep on loving God. Because you love God first. When everything else let you down, you still got your first love. Money will let you down, but you still got your first love. People will let you down, but you still got your first love. Cars will break. Clothes will get too small, but you still got your first love. Pocketbooks will go out of style. Shoes will get too tight. But I'm going to tell you, when you love God with all your heart, nothing else really matters. You can lose your job, lose your friend. That's how Big Mama said, I still have joy. And she never had a prominent pocketbook. That's why she can shout from the heavens to where we are right now. And she never had a degree because she knows God said, whatever I bound on earth, I can bound in heaven. What I bound in heaven shall be bound in earth, because I love God first. And when you love God first, it helps you love folks around you. Can I get a witness? And people say love God, but how can you love God and you can't love people you see every day? How can you have such a passionate conversation with a God you've never seen and you can't speak to folks you see every day? So I question, Brother Mason, and maybe you can help us go back to Jesus first and bring back the answer. Well, what happened when we lose our passion for God? We need to rediscover it. Amen. So we're standing in our way. I got 7 passion killers. Now, probably won't get to all of them today. We'll probably do a continuation next week. So those that travel back to Atlanta, you come back next week to get the rest of the sermon. So I want to deal with 7 passion killers. If you're not careful, they'll kill your passion. Whether it's in the church, in your marriage, on your job, in any facet of life, these passion killers will do, first of all, an unbalanced schedule. Amen. Somebody shout amen. Amen. If you need about 2 more hours in the day. Amen. You can't give God your time if you don't have no time to give it. I have people tell all the time, Reverend, I would come to church, but Sunday my only time I got off. That's what they say, Reverend. But I found out people will make time for everything else. Win the lottery. I know y'all don't play, this not that crowd. And they say the only time you can pick up your winnings is on Sunday morning. Between the hours of 10 and 1 o'clock. I guarantee you be there with your Sunday best on. But let somebody tell you, I want to take you out to dinner, take you out to lunch, or feed you. You know, we like to eat. You ain't got to say that. But the only time I can take you out is between the hours of 10 and 1 o'clock on Sunday morning. You rearrange your schedule. I want to take you shopping. Dylan's got a sale. Evidently, I got some Dylan frequent visitors in here. I was with one lady one day, she got a call from Dylan's. I said, they call you? She said, yeah, Pastor, I'm one of these special. They called me prior to the sale of everybody else. I said, go on with your bad self. But here's my size. Dylan's got a sale. Somebody want to take you on a shopping spree. And you can't go no time because you're so busy. Well, I want to take you and buy what you want on Sunday. Between the hours of 10 and 1. Listen, people will make time for what they want. What if God took off on you while you're sick? What if God took off on you when you need a breakthrough? on you while you need to be with your child while he's in the military fighting on foreign? What if God took off on you when you didn't know your ups from your down? You gotta make time for God because God has made time for you. That means either you are overworked or you are underworked or you're losing your passion. Don't get to a place where you don't have time and you can't put Jesus in your schedule. Money is good. Material things are good. But remember who gave you the money. Remember who gave you the degree. Remember who gave you the cars that you wash. Remember who gave you the clothes that you got to wash. Remember who gave you the house that you got to clean on Sunday. If it had not been for God on your side, some of you be still sleeping with mama, some of you be still under the bridge, some of you be in a shelter somewhere. You gotta learn to make time for God. I know you got it going on right now, but you better keep God in your schedule. There's a season for everything. There's a rhythm of life for everything. And you need both. You need some, I don't want you to work all the time, don't have no playtime. I want you to have some good time. If you work hard every now and then, you better go to Payless and get some skit stats or something if you want. If you're born after the 80s, I explain what skit stats are. She's like, I don't know what that is, I'm just laughing. Those are cheap shoes with no name. Skit stats. And when you stop, you kept on going. Do I have any skit stats? Anybody been looking from skit stats in here? Amen. Don't act like you had cohorns all the time. My guess is this crowd here was more concerned about keeping the law than putting Jesus in their schedule. You lose your passion when you don't have time to spend with something else. Whether it's your spouse, whether it's your children, whether it's God. Make sure you have time and don't get too busy for the one that made a way for you. So when you have an unbalanced schedule, when you pray, when you finish doing everything else, when you have any leftover time, don't give God what's left over. So that's what happened to Cain. It wasn't that Cain didn't give an offering, he gave God what was left over. And many of us missing our Abel blessing because we get a Cain blessing because we're giving God what left over. Don't you know God should get the first of our fruit? Whether it's your time, your tithes, or your talents. Make sure you have a balanced schedule. If you have an unbalanced schedule for God, you'll soon lose your passion. Now, number two, not only an unbalanced schedule causes you to lose your passion, but an unused talent. An unused talent. An unused talent will cause you to lose your passion for life and your passion for God. Anybody graduated in the 90s or before? Amen. I'm looking at some of y'all. Any of y'all played an instrument in the band? Amen. Now I'm talking about the 90s before. Now, how many of y'all still can play the saxophone or the trumpet? Yeah, not you, Brother Andre. You messing my point up. My point is, when you was at band practice, back in the 70s and 80s, you was high-stepping with Beach, high-stepping with Johnson, all those schools, you practice every day. But the problem is some of you hadn't played since that last football game. And you done lost the ability to play like you used to play. When you don't use your gifts for God, you lose it just as sure. We got a lot of people with a lot of unused talents in the building. And you just sit back on the gift and you wonder why you don't have the passion for the saxophone, the passion to do the things you used to do. It's because you're not using it. If you got a gift for God, I challenge you to use what you have, because if you don't use it, you'll soon lose it. Do I have anybody here say I'm missing out because I sat back on what God has given me whether it was a gift for singing, gift for praying, gift for helping. There are many gifts that's unused in the body of Christ. God have blessed, according to 1 Peter, not Mark, but according to 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 10, it says, each of you has been blessed with one of God's many wonderful gifts to be used in the service of others. Let me help you out. Your gift is not for you. So because you don't feel like doing it, don't mean you sit back on it. Amen. Because I don't feel like preaching don't mean I don't preach, because the preaching is not for me. Amen. Everybody's gift is not for you, it's for somebody else to use your gift. You don't know why you even have the gift. Your gift will be a blessing to somebody else. So if you want to sit back on your gift, you're not hurting nobody but yourself, because God gave the gift to be a blessing for him. Amen. Notice God gives certain talents, ability, personal gifts. The shape that he has given you, the voice to articulate certain things, the mindset you have to help people, to reach certain people. Everybody got a gift. It's not always the pastor's job to reach the thugs or the guys having saggy pants. It may not be, mama may not be able to reach this child, but you refuse to work the youth ministry. You don't know what God has called you to do. And when you don't use your gift, you just sit back others that's doing a substandard job because they there and you not, and you complain because they're not doing it. Listen, don't complain. You got the gift and you're not using it. They're just using who's available, or they doing the best that they can. If you got a gift for God, use it, because if you don't use it, you'll soon lose your passion for God. Am I saying something? Amen. Anybody got an extra handkerchief in your pocketbook? Let me get one. Number 3. Unused talents. Unbalanced schedule. See, the old church, they had handkerchiefs in their pocket, but thank you. Number 3. Unconfessed sins. Unconfessed sins will cause you to lose your passion for God. This is a big one right here, because nobody knows but us. And nobody will never find out but us. Oh, it's not the big 3, 4, 5 sins. It's the small sins. See, so I'm not committing adultery. I'm not drinking. I'm not sleeping around. I'm not smoking drugs. I'm good. But there's some other sins too. Gossiping. You can have bad thoughts and not even act on them. The Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. A few things that rob our joy, rob your comfort, rob your passion more quickly than guilt, is how an unconfessed sin works on the inside. Because nobody ever find out. Some people say, well, that dog will come to the light. That's the stuff that never come to the light, but God sees it. Amen. Amen. God sees it. And we got to realize that regardless of how loud we speak to overshadow us, because a lot of people shine the light on you to keep the light on them. But God says here, many times unconfessed sins, according to Psalm 38, verse 46, says, my guilt has overwhelmed me like a burden too heavy to bear. I'm bowed down and I am brought low. Many are in the place you are because of unconfessed sins. You got to understand, we lose our passion with unconfessed sin. And first of all, let me help you out. It is not your job to go police up behind somebody else. They have to confess their sins. When I'm talking about confessing sin, I'm talking about your own sin. Leave everybody else stuff alone, because that's a sin within itself. You learn to sweep around and leave everybody else. Y'all all in my stuff up here. We cannot feel enthusiasm and guilt at the same time. Amen. We have learned, church folks We the master magicians at being a hypocrite.
Yeah.
We can cover up some stuff, smile on the outside. We can love, we can pat people on the back one day and stab them the next day. But when you love God first, whether they smile or stab, you still got joy. And see, when I confess my sins, it ain't for y'all. Because I realize you can't put me in heaven or hell. And I say things like that so we all can get to a place where we learn to confess our sins. Heard Brother Angel in Sunday school this morning talking about that was a time where he would have been in Sunday school. He'd been sitting watching. With Reverend Martin, hurry up and finish up. God has brought us all a mighty long way.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Number 4, and we're going to holler after this one. We'll get the next 3 next week. An unbalanced schedule, unused talents, unconfessed sin, and number 4, we're going to deal with this one, an unresolved conflict. Conflict just drains the passion right out of you.
Yes, sir.
You ever start a day feeling so good, you wake up, have your good cup of Maxwell House, and feeling good? Gonna be a great day. You fly out the house, go to work, get there, greet everybody with a smile. You have a good shower, eat a good breakfast, and you're ready. Then all of a sudden, the first customer, your co-worker, or somebody you run into, take the zip out your possessions.
Yes, sir.
Take the joy out of your walk. Now, not because of something happened today, but some stuff that was never resolved. As believers, if nobody else learned to let stuff go, I'm not even going to just talk to the believer, I'm going to stress a little for the church folks. You got to learn to let some stuff go if you're going to keep a passion for God. Because you can't have a passion for God and have unresolved conflict at the same time. You can't have joy and hatred in the same place. You can't have light and darkness in the same place. You can't have happiness and sadness in the same place. At some point, I wish I had about 10 believers here, realize you got to let some stuff go. The reason I let stuff go is because I may not see tomorrow. The reason I let stuff go because tomorrow is not promised to no man. I have to resolve it today, not only because I'm going to have a good night's sleep, but the Bible said don't go to sleep and let the sun go down on your anger. Too many believers go to bed mad and angry at night. The reason they say that because tomorrow is not promised to no man. In other words, I got to go to bed because I want to wake up in the morning. And if I don't wake up, I want to see Jesus for myself. Do I have anybody in the building that has learned to let some stuff go? Do I have about 5 folks out of their 6 and say I'm too old to keep holding on to some stuff? Look at your neighbor. If you're not too mean, and tell them let it go. The battle is not yours, but the battle belongs to the Lord. Stop holding on to stuff in your marriage. Stop holding on to stuff on your job. Stop holding on to stuff in the church and give it to God. Do I have anybody in the building that realize that when you let it go, you can stop worrying, you can stop wasting time, you can get a good night rest. I know they done you wrong on your job. I know they talked about you in your family. I know your husband done you wrong, but the battle is not yours. The battle belongs to the Lord. I don't want to lose my passion for God because God has been too good to me. Do I have anybody in the choir that say I could stop singing because I didn't lead a song? But if I don't lead a song, I still got a song down in my heart. Do I have anybody here that know God will make a way out of no way? I may not be smiling right now, but my joy's on the way. I may not have what you have, may not drive what you have, but I got a passion to serve God with my mind, body, and soul. That's the first commandment. And the second commandment is to love your neighbor as yourself. Look at your neighbor again. Or if they not too mean looking, grab your neighbor by the hand, shake him a little bit, rock him a little bit, and tell him you ain't got to love me, but I'm gonna love you. Because the Bible says, love your neighbor as yourself. If you love yourself, you love your neighbor. The reason some folks can't love other folks is because they don't love yourself. Pat yourself on the chest and say, I love me some me. And because I love me some me, I got to love the hell out of you. Because this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. And the world didn't take it away. I feel good, nigga, man. Because there's somebody else that went through you more than you went through. There's somebody else went through more than all you can go through. There's somebody else that went through more than I ever go through. And he still loves folks. His name wasn't Myers. His name wasn't Jones. His name wasn't Smith. His name wasn't Mason. But his name, everybody know his name. His name was Jesus. I dare you. I never know that. The calling name Jesus. There's power in the name of Jesus. There's deliverance in the name of Jesus. The Bible says, in the name of Jesus, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that I am Lord. The reason I get so excited about the name of Jesus, because Daddy never graduated from college. He never finished high school. But he said, you just call on the name of Jesus, he'll make a way out of no way. Don't you know God will do it? Do I have anybody here that knows God will do it? He saved the sick. He fed the hungry. He opened the blinded eyes. And all of that. But he went on the cross for your sins and mine. He didn't stay there alone, but he stayed there all night Friday, all day Saturday. But I wish I had some Baptist folks here. On Sunday morning, he got up with all power in his hand. I got to take a seat now, but I want to take your mind back to around 1982 when they made a big push about the seatbelts, and they had two test dummies. One was named Larry and one was named Vince. Anybody remember the test dummies? And they would put them in the car, run them into a wall, and show you how the seatbelt would save your life. Well, Larry and Vince, they couldn't lift holy hands. They couldn't say nothing at all. And the dummy just sat there in the car. They took them out and put them back in. And they say, you see how Vince and Larry are still together after the test crash? Well, I stopped by to tell you, you can learn a lot from a dummy. See, some of you been in crash after crash, and you're still standing. You'll have about two more test dummies beside me. So I've been ran in, ran over, but I'm still standing. I've been talked about, I've been lied on, been scandalized, but I still got joy. I wish I had somebody here that said I may be a dummy, but I'm still standing. I may not do the thing I should be, but I'm still standing. Do I have anybody in the building? The sickness didn't kill you, the divorce didn't kill you, the layoff didn't kill you. I'm still standing. Don't lose your passion for God. Stuff will come, Sister Judy, they try to stand in your way. But remember, Sister Pigman, God has already been too good to you. I didn't understand this as a child, but I started understanding a little more than Scott. He's been better to me than I ever been to myself. And so you got to learn to keep God first and don't lose your passion. Give God a hand praise.